Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help teach young men purpose in life. Today I want to talk about habits and how we have to be careful of the things we allow into our lives. So it seems like we're always trying to remove or add a habit from our lifestyle. We're constantly struggling with, okay, I got to stop, smoking or my addictions or scrolling on my phone, and I have to replace it with this and that. It's something we're constantly struggling with, and we just have such a hard time battling. We need to be so self-aware of what we are doing. To give an example of the smallest things define us and attach onto us to make us comfortable and okay with ourselves is something as little as when I was a kid, my mom used to shower me. Like when you're very young, your parents do that because they're not going to let a toddler or a little baby, frankly, shower themselves. So when I was constantly showered by my mother, the thing that she did is she would wash me facing away the shower head. And so from that point on, my entire life, and even now, I shower facing away from the shower head. This is a very minimal thing, and you think, okay, why are you showing this up or bringing this up? Is the idea of the smallest things that we do that we are not self-aware of, that we do not rationalize, becomes a habit. Now, when you think it's all right to give in to the smallest habit, so it's like, all right, I kind of want to scroll on Instagram for just a little bit. So then it's a minute. And then it's almost like you're progressively overloading this bad habit. And then it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. And then you're the guy who scrolls on Instagram for an hour. So you have to be very self-aware. And especially with like porn. When I was battling porn, and frankly, I still battle some bad habits about that shit, is you're like, all right, I want to look at it. All right, I'll just take a look. I'll just take a peek. And then you catch yourself doing what? You have to be so self-aware and catch up on these little things that you are doing right away. I tell you, you have to train your mind where it's the point that, okay, you have the idea of, I want to scroll on my phone. The instant I open my phone some days, it's automatic that I go on Instagram. Without even thinking about it, my mind instantly turns off and I scroll on fucking Instagram. Is that not pathetic? Is that not just a sign of I'm weak? So you have to catch yourself in the smallest moments of showing weakness, of vulnerable, is you have to think with a mind and purpose of what am I doing? You go into the gym and you put on this facade. Why? Are you hiding your social anxiety? Are you allowing sweetness because you're a little stressed out, so you eat to get rid of that pain, or you smoke, or you do this? It's very hard to rationalize, or actually no, it's very easy to rationalize and allow ourselves to have bad habits in our lives because it's so unbearably easy. We think, oh, we want something, we want some type of pleasure, so we better go out and do it. I want to hit my nicotine just once today. You're never going to quit if that's your mentality. Every time you get a desire, you have to turn on your brain and think, what the fuck do I do? Do I choose to give in or no? So with these bad habits that we allow into our lives, or these habits, these little neurotic OCD impulses, we have to be so careful, because no matter, even if you don't have Instagram on your phone or YouTube Shorts or whatever, your brain is going to remember the 1,000 hours of doing it. Your brain's going to remember the thousands of hours of playing video games, and you're going to wonder why it's so hard to kick it. Why it has such a hard time, because it's founded in so many days and hours and years of building into your schedule. So don't discourage yourself when it's such a hard time, but try and understand that, okay, your bad habits, fuck, dude, they've been there a long time. They've built up over years. But your good habits, the ones you're trying to replace them with, they have to start from zero. When you got into the gym, you were level 0, dude. And now you're able to look back and you're like, wow, I did such a good job. I'm amazing. Good for you. That's awesome. But now it comes with your dopamine detoxes or entrepreneur work is you have to build the goddamn foundation. You got to dig it up and you got to make a structure of it. So my main point of this video is, I just kind of want to not ramble on, is be so self-aware of what you're adding and removing into your life. Even if it's such small things like having a little dessert after a workout. Where is that going to lead you mentally, physically, 5 years from now? So don't reach for your phone first thing in the morning because, you just want to check one message. Bitch, you'll be scrolling on Instagram for the next 10 minutes and you wonder where your morning went. Don't be a dumbass. Remember, these things lead places. With porn, that if you get engulfed into it and you really fucking get into it, I'm talking a neurotic, fucking pathetic loser, and you really get into that shit, you will be engulfed in it. And it will lead you to some crazy paths. Anyways, this has been Maxwell. Again, I help teach young men purpose in life. Again, I'd really like to help you guys. Leave a comment. I'll try my best to reply. And just once again, please be self-aware of what you're adding into your life. The more you can be conscious, I think the better as an individual you will become. Peace out.